Good, wonderfully beautiful morning here in the great city of Everett. My name is Lainey McClellan. I'm the Executive Director of Economic Development for this beautiful city. Welcome to the Pagoda Village groundbreaking. You know, I think it was about 2 years ago, maybe a little longer, that I stood, I think at this very lectern, to cut the ribbon on Pagoda Village. I think I speak for all of us when I say, this is really becoming a habit we can get used to. What do you think? Yeah. And I also think I speak for all of us involved when I say this is absolutely no ordinary project, both in scope and in complication. I thought a few numbers might illustrate just how complicated this project was. In order to stick shovels in this pile of dirt today, it took 7 years of planning in total, 3 property negotiations, depending on who you talk to, over 70,000 travel miles to China, 60 worldwide investors, 50 local farmers, 1 broken economy, and 1 very, very tired developer. But here we are, and this is a good day for Everett and for Snohomish County. Like any world-class city, we strive for and we also benefit by diversity. And Mr. Darji has contributed to our city by bricks and mortar investment, but also I think we should understand that he has contributed by investing to our cultural knowledge and diversity. And in keeping with a Tibetan custom, we will now have a traditional Tibetan groundbreaking blessing.
Well, I think it's no secret to anyone who knows me that I've had an unabashed love affair with the city of Everett through its ups and downs, and it's been really an incredible last several years in the depth of a recession that has really been unmatched in our lifetime. To see in the last 4 to 5 years over 700 units of new residential living in downtown, and to see this project and Mr. Darji's commitment to Everett. He tells a story about where he wanted to invest, did his research, and I think became a believer of the city of Everett, much like all of us. And Mr. Darji, I can't thank you enough for your commitment to our city. Thank you very much. This project will bring over 200 units of market rate living to downtown, a farmer's market that will rival Granville Island. It will be one more destination as we build our city to the community of the future. As Sean Straub will tell you, we're gritty, but we're determined, and we want to be unique in the Puget Sound like no other city. Already, many residents are finding Everett as home. We see more people on the streets, more people in our restaurants, and this project is only going to add to that vibrancy in a significant way. I remember back serving on the city council, we were a city half this size, about 50,000 folks, over 100,000 now, and by 2040 we'll be a city of nearly 200,000 citizens. And to accommodate more citizens, we need infrastructure, but we also need these kinds of projects that will make us the city of the future. And we know that much of that residential growth is going to be vertical. So I want to add my congratulations. I want to thank the county executive and his staff for their continued support.
But this is really the art of the possible. This is where the dream and the realization that Snohomish County had to evolve into a a stronger and more vibrant agriculture economy, being more diverse, reducing the food miles traveled to get our fresh products to our consumers, to make our businesses more competitive, and farming is indeed a business. It's where your dream of a vibrant downtown, a revitalized downtown, Everett, met. It's where, Lobsang, your dream of finding the best places for investment opportunities and growing them from the ground up and being part of that met. This is the art of the possible. It's where 3 visions and 3 dreams all came together, and it's all about our community in every single facet and in every single element. And John is a local farmer. And John and I, one of my first meetings as county executive was with John Postman. And I was warned about John Postman. And I'm glad I never listened to any of those warnings. Because that meeting, and along with Dale Reiner, have been meetings, and frankly, context of that meeting has driven me the last 9 years as your executive to make your dream and your vision of a thriving, vibrant, strong, unparalleled ag economy alive and well in Snohomish County. And John and a number of other farmers met with us very early on, and I asked them to please come to the table, and all they said to me was, Aaron, you have to follow through. We've been brought into the room before, we've been listened to, heads have nodded, and then people walked away and they never came back. So we'll sit down with you if you promise to follow through. And we did. And it took us several months to develop that, what is now known today as the Snohomish County Agriculture Action Plan. It's too long for me to give you the entire acronym. But we never stopped following through. But we have quality farmland. We have dedicated and intelligent farmers. We have generations of family farms, once again, coming back home and continuing on the business. And that food is being shipped right here to downtown Everett, the most populous city in our community. And Lobsang, for your vision of seeing what is possible in Everett and Snohomish County, I congratulate you. I thank you. It's a pleasure working with you. And we look so forward to making this a reality and a model for projects to come, year after year after year. Congratulations.
10 years ago, Executive Reardon, with the first Focus on Farming conference, asked all of us as farmers to come in. And he asked us the question, what do you need in Snohomish County to be economically viable? What can Snohomish County do for you as farmers to keep you farming? He wanted to know why we were losing our farmland and why we were losing our farmers. Why was farmland being paved over, subdivisions were going in, strip malls were going in, and we were losing our farmland? What they found out was what we needed was infrastructure. They asked for a year-round farmers market to sell their products directly to a consumer, a processing facility that would allow them to prepare produce to sell to our local schools and stores, a commercial kitchen where they could turn farm products into value-added products, to provide income in the non-growing seasons, and a distribution hub to save needed time and energy getting local products where they needed to go. This project goes far beyond a farmer's market. It's the Snohomish County Food Hub. It's where your food happens. The farming community has worked endlessly helping to design the facility that works for farmers and consumers. A dedicated team from the Snohomish County Growers Alliance has been meeting regularly with the architect and consultants to make it all happen. This food hub opens the doors to new customers closer to the farms, saving miles on the roads, pie that you can eat right in the food court. By providing new marketing sources, farmers will plant more product. They'll raise more animals. They'll put more fields into cultivation, increasing their bottom line. The increased demand in product puts more land into production. The best way that we can save our farmland is to farm it. More than 20 farmers have already committed to being in the farmers market. Thank you, Executive Reardon, for reaching out 10 years ago, asking the ag community what they needed to be economically viable, and following through with your support. I speak for all of Snohomish County farmers when I say that turning around the ag economy could not have happened without your commitment and vision. Thank you.
About 9 years ago, I guess, I came here in this city. I've never been so welcome to any other cities that, I've been working this project. So I really want to thank you, all your team, Lainey, all of you. B5, this whole regional center thing if it wasn't her, I think this project would never been here. So I really want to thank you, Lainey. I'm hoping 10 years from now or 20 years from now, we could be able to say, okay, we built this building. So I'm really looking forward to do a lot of more projects in the Snohomish County and the city of Everett. I would like to give an overall sort of what do we do. We used to be mainly just a domestic real estate development company. As you know, I started on the Everett public market, and it was sort of a change our version to essentially now we are actually EB5 company, meaning we are only focused right now on the Snohomish County. We bring funds overseas, mainly in China, hopefully will be India and other country also. Every fund that we bring, we have to create jobs. In a way, we're like almost a government entity. Without job creation, we cannot make any project. So our investors have to get their permanent green card. And in order to ask to provide their permanent green card, we have to create 10 full-time jobs, or direct, either indirect jobs. So that's typically what we do. So the phase one, as you see, last year we started with building Hampton Inn, about 110 room. Will be really good for commuters coming from Boeing. All this, instead of other end of really easy, sort of inexpensive hotel versus that hotel, people were able to stay close to a farmer's market, able to get a fresh food. So that's our goal. And in terms of apartment, it's not like a regular apartment, would be condo level spec. Essentially, we have a stainless steel finish, really high-end amenities, community kitchens also upstairs, has an outdoor barbecue, would be about LEED silver or LEED certification level finishing. So it would be really high-end, probably would be North End wise, so this would be the high-end from North Sierra to up to probably Bellingham, so it would be really high-end apartment finishing. And the farmers market wise, I'm really truly excited because as a farmer growing up, and also I really truly believe this is really good for the community in terms of us to provide more housing for the downtown and to bring more investors and bring more companies actually will relocate to in this area. I think it's really will sort of our teamwork, all our teams who involve farmers market, as Lainey mentioned, is not really that easy. We have hotel portion to figure out, and the residential and the retail, and all the commercial kitchens. So we have a lot of teams here. So I want to thank you all. Hopefully, 18 months from now, we will have really big, opening ceremony. So I want to thank you all your work, and let me support me, build farmers market. So thank you.